Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, I got a kind of a, well, it's not kind of, it is actually an unbagging. It's amazing, it just came out of nowhere. Off-grid solar cabin. Hopefully I got that right. If I didn't, it's going to be correct down there for sure. Bill contacted me and just went, hey, he wanted to get you something. And it's always flattering. You know, it's very flattering when somebody does that. And it was completely out of the blue. In fact, I got an opportunity to have dinner with Bill and his lovely wife when they were traveling through my part of the country. And it was a really delightful meeting. That's just one of the many great things about YouTube is you get the opportunity to meet some really marvelous people, and these are just a fine example. I mean, not just because of the gift. This happened afterwards, so it was kind of, you know, I can't figure that kind of stuff out, but I'm just really flattered, and I have no idea what it is. I do know I can't show you the addresses for obvious reasons, but it did come from Leicestershire over in the UK. So I'm carrying the little K-bar Dozier. These are just, you know, I got a lot of knives. Everybody's been following my channel knows I've got a decent amount of pocket knives, and a few of them are some pretty, well, they're expensive, and they're great knives and stuff. And you know, there's sometimes you just keep going back to the what I like to call a high value blade. And I'm going to turn this into a knife review, but I got to go look at my videos and see if I've actually ever done a video on the K-bar Dozier, because it definitely ranks right up there. Anyway, go ahead and open this up. There you go, girl. Just slices right through those bubble packs. And what do we have hiding in here? Whoop. Fan mail. Okay, let's let's read that. Let's see if I can share that, or if it's just a receipt or whatever. Okay, this looks like a receipt, so I'm just going to put it aside because I don't want to mess up the surprise. And it is... oh, wow. Okay, if you're not a woodworker, you might not recognize that right off the bat. Let's get it out of its little case here. Oh, that is so neat. What this is, if you don't recognize it, besides well packed, it is a tiny little baby block plane. Isn't that cool? All brass on the sides here. Brass shoe, little brass knob. And then what looks like it could be rosewood. This is one of the traditional woods they used in these tools. Then of course there's the hole for the blade. And if you're not familiar with what block plane does, if my finger was a piece of wood and you wanted to smooth it down, you can, well, you have to loosen this knob. Here's the one end of the blade, and you push this blade in a little bit, and it sticks out the bottom right there. Of course it's flush now because it's for transport. And you just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And you know, while this may look like a toy, it's not, because I can tell you from personal experience, there are times when you're making things where you've got to get just in there and do a little smoothing in small areas. So this is actually a viable tool I will use. Oh, sorry, make it ill. Anyway, thanks Bill and Rosa. That is just awesome. And you know, one of these days I'm going to make a video of my primitive tool collection. It's a tool box because I actually use them. And this is going to have an honored place in that tool collection. Just give you an idea how tiny that is. That is just so cool. Thank you so much. And if you want to go see a neat channel about some people that are, if you kind of want to get it on the ground floor, Off-Grid Solar Cabin it could be that kind of channel for you. They have some land out in the Midwest that they have put a cabin on, and they're starting to homestead, and they're doing really good. But it is kind of early in their project. So if you want to see something from the beginning, without having to go back and watch a whole lot of videos, maybe 7 or 8 videos, this would be a good one. I'm definitely following them. I'm following their project. I want to see how it goes and what I can learn from them. So I highly suggest, if that's your gig, take a look. Go over, say hey, tell them Toad sent you, and kind of give them some support while they're working hard to do their thing. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna make a little canvas bag to put this in for storage, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks again, fair winds, and we'll see you next time around.